Have you ever wanted to start a side hustle but had absolutely no idea what that means, how to do it, or where to even start? Don't worry, me too. Hi, I'm Zahra. I'm a medical doctor and an entrepreneur. About 4 months ago, I started a business from scratch, and today I've helped over 30 doctors and generated over tens of thousands of rands worth of revenue. And I was a complete rookie when I began. Why does starting a business actually matter? So building a business actually provides you with great transferable skills, income flexibility, creative control, and ultimately financial resilience. Research consistently shows that having a diversified income stream actually reduces your financial vulnerability rather than relying on one single employer. At some point in 2025, I knew I wasn't going to be continuing with my 8-to-5 job. It was partly by grand design, partly intentional. What it ultimately made me realize is that having a job didn't actually provide ultimate security. And I'll admit to you that I had a complete panic because I didn't really know where my income stream was going to come from. And as a result of this panic, I started doing some research and learning around business and entrepreneurship because ultimately what I wanted was financial control. Now, in the beginning, it sounded terrifying and extremely hard, and spoiler alert, anything worth something is probably going to be a little bit difficult, painful, require a little bit of resilience in order to get it. But what I will admit to you is that if you have a fire burning inside of you, I guarantee it'll make it that much easier to succeed in what you're wanting. My fire was the desire to leave my core life behind. Imagine this, 24 to 26 hour shifts happening at the hospital on site once or twice a week. It meant that I never really got to recover. I never really had proper sleep. I never really enjoyed my life the way that I wanted because I was always subject to somebody else's schedule. It meant that I let go of my priorities for exercise, family, and building relationships. Leaving the core life behind meant that I needed to find a way to eliminate my 24 to 26 hour shifts from my week. I knew I needed to start getting creative about the work that I do in order to have the lifestyle that I want. Now, don't get me wrong, I've learned a lot, but every day I continue to learn. I promise I'm not some sort of guru that's going to lie to you or tell you that there's some get-rich-quick scheme that all you have to do is pay $1,000 for some course and you'll get to work for 2 to 3 hours of the day, earn $10,000 a month, and get to work from an island in Bali. That sounds amazing, but spoiler alert, it's a little bit too good to be true. What I can share with you is everything that I've learned so far and give you a crystal clear starting plan if you truly are starting from scratch. Let's get into it. There's this fundamental concept around business. What you truly need to understand before you start is, can you create value in somebody's life and are they willing to pay for it? What I understood at the most basic level is that ultimately an entrepreneur is someone who can solve somebody's problem and get paid for it. That's it. If you can't solve someone's problem, they're not going to pay you. Think about yourself. Would you ever give money to someone who didn't make your life some way easier, richer, smarter? No. Probably not. Here are the actual steps you need to take to start your first business. Now, I would argue that the first business that you start, you'll probably suck at it, and it's okay. The first business that you start, take it as a learning opportunity. Take it as a learning curve and just get immense value from it so that your next business is even more successful. Here are 6 major steps that you can follow in order to start your first business from scratch. Step 1. Understand who you actually want to help. Find an audience, find a space, find a person or group of people who you understand and you truly want to help. This could be young doctors, this could be window washers, a car owner, a petrol attendant, a car dealership. The options truly are endless, so all you need to do is pick one and just start there. Step 2. Talk to them and find out what problems they're actually having. Let it be an easy conversation. Ask them to talk to you about what struggles they're having at work, at life, at home, anything in between. If you can identify a problem for someone, it makes the next step that much easier. The other way that I like to think about it is sometimes just thinking about the skills that you have that people already come to you for can be quite helpful. So for example, I was really good at getting jobs in the public healthcare system of South Africa. I knew how to build beautiful and effective CVs, and I aced every interview that I actually walked into. And now I help other doctors do the same. It's not fancy, but it works, and it helps so many people, and it's so much fun for me. Step 3. Decide what problem to solve, and decide if you can build an effective, great value solution for it. I'll give you an example. My brother lives overseas. He lives in an apartment that has a beautiful balcony, and on his balcony, he likes to have pot plants. These pot plants require watering twice a day. My brother also really likes to travel. So when he travels and he comes back home, all of his plants have died. It makes him very sad, and it's genuinely a big problem for him. What's the solution? A solar-powered irrigation system that works on a timer twice a day. He was willing to pay to have this problem solved, so we made a very hack job product to test it out. We bought a solar-powered pump with a timer, some irrigation tubing, a reservoir, and installed the system. It worked like an absolute dream. He's now able to travel as much as he wants and his plants stay alive. It was just a solution to a problem. And when you can solve a problem at scale, you can make loads of money. But don't get me wrong, before you jump to that, there are many steps that you have to take in between. Step number 4, get someone to pay you for the solution that you've built. If you can do the same step over and over again, you will have a business. The beauty of starting a business is that you can do it imperfectly and keep learning over and over again how to make it perfect. For example, remember when we were babies and we could barely keep our heads up, and then we started to sit up, and then we started to crawl, then we were able to pull ourselves up, and then we started to learn how to walk. Now we walk without giving it a second thought. We are experts at it. As adults, learning is incredibly uncomfortable, and when you're doing it publicly, it can be terrifying. But what I'd argue is worse is having no money and no freedom. Step 5, reach out to 30 to 50 people who you know has this particular problem and have a burning desire to solve it. These will be your early, biggest fans, what we like to call early adopters. Tell them what you're offering and ask them if they're interested. The answer is either going to be yes or no. You can also do this by using social media or posting in a community where you know the people you want to help live. Step 6, keep repeating step 5 over and over again until it gets boring. Choose different locations to find the people who you want to help, which are ultimately your customers. This can be an online space or even a physical space. This is it. You've solved the solution to a problem and someone is willing to pay you for it. This is a business. You have a valuable product and a customer. Isn't that amazing? I literally kept repeating step 5 and step 6 for the last 4 to 5 months. It honestly got boring and repetitive, but what you have to do is keep testing to see how people are responding to what you're selling them. Here's a really important truth that I need you to stick to. Don't start building a brand or a name or a logo. After about 4 to 5 months in, I've only started doing all of that now because I've validated the demand for what I'm selling. I would argue that you shouldn't build a fancy website, do branding and logo, or come up with a business name until you can confidently say that someone loves the product that you're selling. You should be able to say, hey, this solution solves a problem and someone was willing to pay me for it. Just start here. You won't make millions overnight, but I guarantee you will learn a ton from starting your first business. You will learn the fundamentals of business from scratch, and I guarantee that it will lead to your success. I do want to leave you with a few tips. You will be nervous, you will be scared to approach people, you will not want to sell what you're offering. At some point, it might feel a bit icky. You will probably dawdle and not start. You will probably think of 100 more ideas and not actually start any of them. You will think of a name for your business or product before you've even built a solution or even gotten your first customer. You will do all of these things, and it's completely okay. My hope is that when you watch this, you will understand what it is that you're likely to do that will stop or hinder your progress. And if you know, hopefully you can stay on track and avoid them if you see yourself doing it. I would love to hear what business you want to start, but before I even hear that, I want to know who do you want to help and what problem do you want to solve. If you'd like this video and you'd like to see more, my latest video is up here and you can always subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.